Peace and blessings to all my kings and queens, my royals. As promised, here's part two and my memory is short, to strong, thick dreads in today's society, or living as a strong, thick dread, or thick Marley dread in today's society. This is part two to that. I'm going to try to keep it short because I know everybody's attention span maybe like mine, which is short. I don't want to see anything over 10 to 12 minutes. Seriously, if I see 20, 25 minutes, I'm like done halfway through. I want to see the meat of the video in the beginning. But I'm adding a few little things to this video that I usually do, and a couple more that I usually don't. So I have a lot of female subscribers, so everybody, I usually tell them what's on my lips. So as you can see up close, I have on a matte lippy, and that is by one of my favorite companies. I'm sorry, some people don't think that, because I always talk about being organic and being natural with my hair and using natural products, whatever. NYX is still one of my favorite companies. It's within my price range of what I would spend on a lippy, whatever, that way I can get more. And because I like them, I just like their colors. They're nice and bold. This one is in, and I had to write down because I swear I can't see. I need a magnifying glass. So I think this one is called Transvania. I want to say that. It might be, they might have put a twist in it or something. I'm not really sure because I didn't have a magnifying glass. So this is it. Was there any transference when I used it? I put it on 10 minutes ago, and I didn't get a transfer. So that's even better than their little suede line that they have. But I still like a lot of the colors in the suede line. This line is cool too. On my nails, everybody knows I have a polish addiction, a serious polish addiction. Even though I do nails, I still have an addiction outside of that. So, I don't know if you can see. Actually, I have on 3 different colors. One is my base color, which is Sleeping Under the Stars. Has a real purplish shimmer to it on the inside. What kind of pinkish shimmer? The polish is actually like a rich purple blurple. Real nice. It's by China Glaze. On top of that, I have, on everything except for my power finger, I have Let's Do It. DEW, do it. It's splitter polish. And like the way it looks. It reminds me of actually being outside underneath the stars. And then on top of my power finger, I'm using last year's collection from their Christmas collection, or holiday collection, I should say. Delight, and it's a gold with holographic bars and a lot of other stuff. And you can see that I like this, but I love this. I wound up buying like 2 or 3 bottles of it. They have another one that's out this year in case you wasn't able to pick it up or find it on eBay. If you can't find it on eBay or Amazon, they have another one almost identical to that one, but it doesn't have the bar glitter, it has hex glitter. Okay, enough of that. Anyway, I was looking at my video from last week, and it appeared to be, I was very passionate about what I was talking about, which I still am very passionate about what I'm talking about as far as being a strong, thick, kind of Marley-like dread in today's society. I want to I touched on a lot of the cons a lot of things that you have to deal with, or a lot of things I have to deal with, or whatever. And I'm gonna touch on some of the positive things. Freedom to be me. Freedom to totally 100% wholeheartedly. Oh, and first you said I have a different hairstyle I haven't worn in a while. All because I don't wear my hair up like this a lot, and maybe some of you all can chime in and tell me. Uh, I'm sure there are some men who may have their hair up a little bit high, but not, you know, bam. But then, so I'm not sure. I like this style because it's my lion's mane. It's like I'm showing you my power. It's like, bam, I'm in your face with this now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just like my crown, and I like that lion. That's the lioness in me, like saying you're not gonna forget this. You're gonna see this, and then you're gonna walk back, and you're gonna double take whatever. But this is one of my favorite little things that I do. Is tie my hair up and just kind of let it free fall. Well, something funny is my kids are so uncensored. They say the funniest things. My daughter told me I look like this character on The Simpsons. Now, I don't know if you watch The Simpsons, but it's this dude on there that wear dreads. And when I wear my hair like this, my daughter tells me that. She's like, "You look just like that guy on The Simpsons." And I'm like, "Really?" Oh, we have company. He might get into the picture. He loves me a lot. So just in case you see somebody pop up, don't trip. This is my roadie. Yeah, he's coming in closer. He's coming in for the kill. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off track. Um, yeah, this is how I like to wear my hair sometimes. However, I don't. And like I said, I want people to chime in. Let me know if this happens to you. The weight of my hair is so heavy that I'm surprised, because I did this right before I got ready to shoot the video, maybe about 10-15 minutes after I put right around when I put my lip gloss on, my lippy on. And sorry, my mic. Usually it would have fallen down some by now. That's what I was waiting for it to do. I didn't think it was gonna stay up like this when by the time the video started, but it did. Usually it fall back a little bit. It is so heavy. It is so heavy that I can't wear it like this all day, because I'll have a headache, because it's just a lot of hair on top of my head, and it's pressure, but it's also if I let it all hang down every day, there's consequences to that too. I slam my hair in car doors, whatever, the kids are on it. Kids meaning my dog and my goddess. So I don't like wearing it down all the time. Every now and then I just like to change up my look. This hairstyle, a lot of people are a little less intimidated. I do get more people that talk to me. A lot of older women are like, "Oh, that's a nice style. I like that. That's really nice. You go, girl," or whatever. For some reason. However, again, if you're in corporate America and you have freeform dreads, sometimes this might be like, a little wrap or whatever that you could do to, wear to work. You can dreads. I believe you should be able to wear to work. If people are able to, even if you have to tie your dreads up, you should be able to go to work with your dreads, because there's other people that have religious reasons for being able to wear different things around their hair or whatever at work, and they're able to do that. So why shouldn't you be able to wear your hair tied up or whatever while you're at work? I mean, with a big cloth or whatever, kind of like in a, not necessarily totally the way Erica Badu used to wrap hers up all the way up to the sky, but just be able to wrap your hair while you're at work or whatever, so that you can rock, dreads that are like this or whatever. Um, some of the positive things about having these dreads is that I know I'm not killing my roots. I know, I'm not destroying my edges. Um, and again, I'm not attracting like every Tom, Dick, and Harry or uh, whomever walking down the street. I don't really get bothered by a lot of people, which is cool. And the ones that do talk to me, I mean, the main thing that they'll say is, I had somebody hold the door open for me the other day, and I was just like, thank you, and he was like, yeah, always for a queen. And so certain people do recognize, who you are, what you are, whatever, or I get a hey sister, instead of other things. So there are some people that truly respect you for being who you are. There's a freedom in knowing that there's a small percentage of people who do respect you, and then, to look on another side, another level of what I was talking about in the other video about people and how they may actually feel. Some people may actually like how you're wearing your hair or whatever, but they're afraid to express it because then they're going against the norm. And some people are so afraid of change and so afraid of, well, how would I look without a relaxer? How would I look, without my whatever, curl? And people still wearing curls. I don't know. I haven't been to the salon in a long time. I'm trying to think. I haven't seen nobody with a curl in a long time, so I'm not sure if people are still wearing curls. But anyway, it's just that to me it makes you more multifaceted, because it's like it shows power, it shows strength, it shows, that yes, we can be this way and be comfortable, in our own skin, as well as, I mean, be a parent, be this, be that, whatever. It doesn't matter. No, my daughter doesn't rock dreads or whatever. No, I don't have to date somebody that dress. I mean that dress. That, yeah, they got a dress. Good. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I don't have to date somebody who has dreads. I don't have to be in that tight, small community. I'm not closed minded. I'm pretty open towards people. I'm not closed minded, So as far as society, if you can handle just the percentage of people that are not liking this, especially again on women, and I'm not talking about because of a dude, I'm not looking for no cats or whatever like that. It's just society, period. This is kind of shunned and frowned upon. More so, to me, this style of dress, not regular dress. So I don't want people to get it twisted. I'm talking about the thick, straight up Marley dress, natural Marley dress, not synthetic. Natural. I should have stated that Marley dress. That are different sizes. Some are flat, some are not. Whatever. I take it with a grain of salt. It doesn't bother me. I like for people to see the lioness in me. I like for them to see the strength in me. I like for them to see that I really don't care. I take my daughter to school every day, and sometimes I can hear people like snickering or saying certain things or whatever, and it's comforting for me to be the confident person that I am, and for my daughter to see the confident person that I am, you know, because it makes her feel confident and built up about who she is. And not only that, you know, I pray over her every day, and I tell her she's beautiful every day, no matter what, you know. Um, so when I do see like people doing stuff like that, or I've heard somebody make like a horse call or whatever, you know, a grown man did that, and I just stare at them. I just look at them like, okay, what else are you gonna say now that you've gotten my attention, now that you think that you were saying something smart or whatever and making fun or jest of who I am and who I'm comfortable in being. Now what do you have to say now that I'm staring you down, you know, especially if it's a group of people you're trying to impress, you know. Now what do you have to say now that it's a stare down, you know, now that I'm looking you dead in your face like, what's next? What else do you have to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm standing strong and bold on this, you know, what I stand for, you know, and being the lioness that I am, you know, I'm standing on that. So what are you standing on? You know, what else do you have to say? What else you got? And I ain't gonna go back in the day I would go tick for tack, you know, and cut you up, you know, about your appearance or whatever, but I've so surpassed that. I've so grown from that. And I was like, back when I was 20 some years old, you know, I don't have the time or the energy, and I wasn't insecure then about how I looked, and I'm not insecure now about how I look. It was just something inside of me that felt like I had to attack anybody who was attacking me, you know. um I just feel proud. I feel proud when I see sisters that have been growing dreads for a long, long time, you know, and society. My best friend in the whole wide world, his mom has dreads that lay in her lap. I mean, and I don't. She's probably like the semi-free form, but her dreads lay in her lap. She's been growing them forever. She's cut them and let them grow, cut them, let them grow, and her dreads are so beautiful. I mean, it's just for me, it's like, again, like your DNA. Um, it's like your fingerprint, your foot. You know, all it's just who you are. You know, and I feel like anybody that goes this route it, are strong people, are bold people. You know, and society may not right now rock us on TV, rock us on the cover of a magazine, may not rock us and a lot of different things, but does it really matter? One of the things, and people may differ about this, may beg to differ about this. One of the things about my journey, about what I'm doing for myself, is that I continuously educate myself about different things that I put into my body and different things that I put into my mind. You know, all of this was a mind changing game for me. You know, it was as they say, a game changer, no doubt. I've always watched what I put in my body long before the dreads. Long. I'm talking about since I was 18, and again, I'm 45. I'm very conscious about that. And speaking of being very conscious about it, what time is it? How much time I got left? I said I was keeping this video short. Please tell me it's short. Oh, wow, that's terrible. But anyway, speaking of what I put in my body, and we've all been a victim of the fast food franchise because it's fast. is easy, and they supersize it for $1 more or whatever. My cousin, and I'm so proud to have him as my cousin. His name is Michael Potts, and he has a book out called The Tainted Burger, a McDonald's franchise owner's tale. He owned four, actually, in Savannah. Um, Here's his book. It's a picture of him on there. He doesn't really look like that. That's just like a caricature. He's actually a very fine man. But this book can be purchased. You can actually go on Facebook and Google a tainted burger and find it, or you can go, I think, on Amazon, and you should be able to get it. Very good book. You'd be surprised of what. How long ago was it? Maybe a few years back. Thank God I've been stopped eating meat. Oh my God, I'm glad that I stopped eating meat a long time ago, because of what they were putting into that meat is disgusting. And now what they're doing and continue to do to, like, the chicken nuggets. Don't eat the chicken nuggets either. I don't care who disagree with me. My cousin owned 4, and he had special things that he had to do that they made him do, made him sell, made the cost, all that stuff. It's a lot. This book is so detailed, and he's a engineer, actually, by trade, and the stuff that they had him to do was just crazy. I mean, out of this world wicked. They played him like a fiddle. By the grace of God, he was able to sell his McDonald's and recoup. And I'm happy for him. Again, this is The Tainted Burger, and it's by Michael Potts. Michael B. Potts, Potts, and I'll link it below. I can go to sleep at night. I was reading this book. I ain't wanted to end. I wish he had a part 2. Oh my God. Oh, and another book that I'm reading for my ladies is Sacred Woman, and that is by, I read this book like years ago, and I just picked it back up. Am I moving in the right direction? Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. Her last name is spelled Afua. Queen Afua. Great book. A lot of deep rooted cleansing that we need as women to get back on track, from being in relationships, from being in sex ships, from being in all types of things, from being hurt mentally, physically, spiritually. It's a great way to start, especially like people who say that they cut off their dreads or whatever for a fresh, clean start, which I don't necessarily agree with, but if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. What are you putting back into yourself to also heal your spirit? Because if you're cutting off the physical, what are you putting inside the mental? You know what I mean? What are you putting inside of there after you done killed off this? When you killed off all the locks, there's still things that you need to handle inside of here. So I think that's a great starter book. A great starter book that's almost 400 pages. And it has you doing different kind of ritual type stuff, and I don't mean that as in like witchcraft, but just stuff. I say ritual because I mean anything that you do. I don't like the word religious, so I say ritual because it's stuff that you got to do on a daily basis around the same time. I did it at the same time every day so that I could make sure that I got it in. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I would get up and do whatever it was that I had to do, so I can connect with my ancestors and just trying to cleanse and feel better. And it's time for me to do it again. because it's been a while, I had stopped because of some of the things, the cleansing and purging and all that. Some of the stuff that was coming out was just too much for me, and I stopped. So I mean, so being a dread again, that's some of the stuff I'm gonna be showing you guys is what I'm reading, nails, lippies. That's probably gonna take up all that. Hopefully, won't take up more than a minute anymore. I did find out how to upload on my other computer, which is much better than this one. Upload on the other computer to make the time that the uploads go up faster. So again, being a dread in today's society, a big freeform dread like this in today's society doesn't always have to be a negative thing. I mean, positive things are about it. Like, I know if I go to a poetry set or something like that, I will not stand out like a sore thumb, and people will give me much love, much love. And if I'm around the settings in which I was before, which was like the north side of Chicago, far north side of Chicago, downtown, they really didn't pay no attention at all. I mean, it was just like, oh, I like your hair, not where I'm at now, where they're asking, well, how long did it take to grow your hair? Or, oh, your hair is just so long. That's it. So this video is now 26 minutes and 14 seconds. And I don't think I touched on everything that I want to touch on with being a freeform dread. I need to take better notes down. Because I have babbled on about a lot of things. But, I mean, well, I concluded. I'm done with it. It's just, it's be you. Do you. However you feel. Do you. Don't sit back and worry about what other people are going to think. Society may never put us on TV, may never put us in front of a mic, like Bob Marley. And so what? So what? Maybe my daughter's generation will. Maybe. She's 8. Maybe it'll be more acceptable for women. For men, it already is. But for women, So that's all I have. I know I kind of spoke on a lot of different things. But that's what I was guided to do. That's what I was guided to talk about. So, thumbs up if you like this video, if it was informative, or if I moved around too much. Just let me know that in the comment box, if I moved around too much or if the video was too long. But thumbs up if overall you like the video. All right, peace and blessings. Love you guys, and I will be doing another video on Saturday or Sunday of next week and uploading it hopefully by Monday. Peace.